The process of breathing, or respiration, is a remarkable mechanism that allows living organisms, particularly humans, to exchange life-giving oxygen and life-expelling carbon dioxide with their environment. The intricacies involved in this vital process provide insight into both the simplicity and complexity of human biology. The journey of breathing begins with inhalation, a process driven by the diaphragm, a dome-shaped muscle located just beneath the lungs. As the diaphragm contracts, it flattens and moves downward, expanding the chest cavity. This expansion creates a negative pressure that pulls air into the lungs, much like a vacuum. Accompanying this movement, the intercostal muscles located between the ribs also contract, lifting the rib cage and further enlarging the space within the thoracic cavity. Air is drawn through the body's airways, beginning with the nostrils or mouth, where it is filtered, warmed, and humidified. This passage continues through the pharynx and larynx, eventually reaching the trachea. The trachea is a sturdy tube that bifurcates into two bronchi, one for each lung. Within each lung, the bronchi further divide into a complex network of smaller passages, akin to the branches of a tree, called bronchioles. These terminate into tiny air sacs known as alveoli. It is within the alveoli that the magic of gas exchange occurs. Here, oxygen diffuses across thin walls of the alveoli into the surrounding pulmonary capillaries. Oxygen binds to hemoglobin molecules in red blood cells for transportation throughout the body. Simultaneously, carbon dioxide, a waste product of metabolism, travels from the blood into the alveoli to be expelled. As the diaphragm and intercostal muscles relax, the chest cavity returns to its resting volume, increasing pressure in the lungs and forcing the air laden with carbon dioxide out of the respiratory tract in a process known as exhalation. This cycle of inhalation and exhalation repeats rhythmically, usually without conscious thought, controlled by the respiratory center in the brainstem, which constantly assesses the body's needs for oxygen and removal of carbon dioxide. Breathing is more than a simple in and out motion. It is regulated by a complex interplay of physiological responses, ensuring that adequate oxygen reaches every cell in the body while effectively removing metabolic waste. Factors such as exercise, stress, and altitude can influence the rate and depth of breathing, showcasing the system's remarkable adaptability. The body's ability to regulate breathing is not only essential for extracting energy from the nutrients we consume, but also vital for maintaining the pH balance of the blood, which in turn influences numerous biochemical processes. In conclusion, breathing is a critical function that sustains life. It represents a perfect synergy between the structural form and functional capabilities of the human body, anchoring our survival and supporting our endeavors through the simple act of air exchange. From the contraction of muscles to the diffusion of gases, each component of this process works in harmony to ensure a stable internal environment, allowing organisms to thrive in a diverse range of conditions. Understanding how we breathe not only elucidates the mechanics of respiration, but also highlights the delicate balance and intricate design inherent within living systems.